Good morning, Labor Day weekend. Today's video, we're going to clean the Old Country Pecos. Just did a long smoke last night, 2 Boston butts, and pulled them off at 5 o'clock this morning. A little tired, probably had about 4 hours of sleep, something like that. But it's the holiday weekend, so it's a good time to clean your smoker, and so I'm going to show you how I do mine. Alright, so the first step in every process is to evaluate your pit. And as you can see, hopefully you can see, we've got a lot of grease and grime and grit down in there. I've probably cooked probably 6 shoulders in here. I did some ribs. Ribs can be real messy. And so it's time to get this thing cleaned out. And so I'll walk you through how I do that. First step is to get you some good hot coals, and I want to try to get this pit up to at least 300 degrees, or as hot as I can get it today without burning up a bunch of wood. I'm going to use some of my wood that actually is my good smoking wood, because I still don't want to put nasty wood through this, or smoke through the pit. So this has still got some heat from last night's smoke. So these guys are kind of already lit, but I'm going to put a whole charcoal basket full in here, and I'll probably throw some wood on top of it, get a good flame going, push the heat through here, get it up real good, and then I'll show you what I do next. Alright, before this thing gets all heated up, I'm going to take a wet rag and just get some of the ash and stuff like that off the outside. But it is a smoker, so I'm not too worried about it looking pretty. Just trying to get some of this debris off of here. Just to make it look good more than anything. My coals are getting there. I want to get them white hot so I can get this thing as hot as possible. Alright, so my charcoals were good and white, so put those in the firebox, and I've got my wood stacked in there so that it burns kind of hot and fast. So I left a lot of air underneath to try to get this pit tip up as quick as I can. And of course it's raining now, so that's not going to help matters, but hopefully we can get it hot enough to get it good and clean today. Alright, I got a good flame going, so we're gonna close her down and get it to draw. Just like smoking, only we're trying to get it as hot as we can. Now I find leaving the door open, you get this smoke rolling out this way, it's not drawing good, so mine runs really good when you leave this open, close the door. So I'm going to do that, and you'll see the smoke will pull in here shortly. Still puffing a little, but eventually it'll draw in, and once it starts doing that, then that thing will start heating up real good. Okay, I've got it up to as close to 300 as I can get it, and I'm tired of waiting for it, so I'm going to go ahead and do the next step. So now that it's good and hot, I'm going to get in here and do a little scraping. And knock down some of this crap. And I'm going to move her down. So as you can see, there's a little water at the bottom there. It's trying to get out the hole. Now the key is not to put so much water in there that it overflows this side and goes into the firebox. But as you can see, you've got quite a bit of room there, which actually gives me an idea on filling the bottom of this with water and giving myself a shut-off valve on the grease hole to hold water in there. So I think that's going to be a future modification I'm going to do. Future video on that. But so I've cleaned all the grease off. You can see a lot of that nasty stuff is knocked down. I'll funnel all the debris down to the trap there and remove that. But you want to get it good and hot, and then of course once it dries out, you'll want to recoat it all with oil while you've got your fire going really good, and then that will re-season it. And like I say, I do this probably, I don't know, every 5 or 6 cook, or whenever I have a holiday weekend where I've got more days where I can leave the smoker outside hot. So I'll let this drain out and then we'll come back. Alright. So I'm just going to scrape all the heavy stuff here. Keep this hole kind of exposed. Nasty stuff. Alright, so just remove all this crap from the bottom. Get this thing heated up again, let it dry out real good, and then we'll spray it down with some oil. Alright, so as you can see, I've got it pretty well cleaned out. And so now I'll put all my plates back in there, my rack back in, get everything good and hot, and then squirt it down with some oil. Alright, so one of the most important steps is to recoat it with some cheap cooking spray. This is Sam's cheapest stuff. And as you can see, it's relatively dry now. So you want to get a good coating on all surfaces inside, just to make sure it don't get rusty on you. And this isn't like the initial season. I mean, this is a very seasoned grill now, so I don't have to worry too much. But that's pretty much it. We have a nice clean grill ready for the next smoke. Alright, here is the finished product. So as you can see, it's nice and seasoned. Everything is clean and brand new. So that should be what you should expect to see if you follow my process.